May does not look good at all.
What are you talking about? She looks lovely.
She does not look lovely. She's about to puke her guts out.
No, you can't say that about a woman. If a woman asks you how she looks, you always say she looks amazing.
She looks amazing even without the makeup on, right?
Right. That is how you properly converse with another human being.
Welcome back to Night in the Woods, ladies and gentlemen.
You lie to them.
We lie to people. That's the good welcoming message.
That's what you do. Otherwise, why would lying exist in the first place if you couldn't do it, right? Or
That's
if you weren't
true.
supposed to do it.
Well, I mean, we lie all the time. We're not supposed to do it, but it doesn't stop us from doing it.
Yeah, because it's fun and it's good for us.
It makes everyone happy.
Yep. Especially the people that you lie to.
Nothing like a good old lie to get your day going.
Mm-hmm. Now you're getting it.
And the lie we're telling ourselves now is that May is doing just fan-fucking-tastic.
No, well, it doesn't work if you say that it's a lie. Olive Branch, I'm trying to help you.
Well, I'm sorry, Maple Leaf. Well, it looks like we found out who was outside in that smasher ending last time. It's May. She came to see her friends.
Holy shit, it's May. What's the bird's name again?
Germ.
I
Or
cannot.
Jeremy.
I keep forgetting. He's such a minor character, honestly. But yeah, Germ does not give a fuck.
Pizza party. Your friend's not dead. Pizza party.
This is the most emotive I've seen Bee.
Yeah, her eyes are huge, and she's like, whoa,
Yeah,
it's May. You should lay down.
you can sleep in our bed.
I feel weird about that. Would you sleep in a friend's bed if they said, hey, you can sleep in my bed? Or would you be like May?
Depends on my state. I think if I were feeling like May right now, I'd probably take the bed.
Well, May's like, no, keep playing your game. I'm just going to lie on the couch. I like Germ's idea, though. Do I have to stop playing? Like, I just come in here, like, all messed up. And it's like, I'm playing my games. She just wandered out of her house.
Interesting choice in white noise for May to fall asleep to the video game.
Yeah.
But then again, white noise is different for everyone, I guess. Also, if you sleep on a couch, and I'm sure you have, do you put your head on the armrest?
No.
Or do you just lay in the center like what May is doing?
I lay in the center like May's doing. I put a cushion underneath at me, at least, but that's it.
Yeah, you two are fucked. Both of you shush.
Shush, May's asleep and just chattering in her ear about she's hoping she's doing well.
A friend of mine?
You order pizza twice a week. That's a lot of pizza, man.
That is a lot of pizza.
At least. Yeah.
And that's a lot of... More than that, that's a lot of money. If you went just 1 week not ordering pizza, that's $60 in your pocket.
Well, there you go. You're thinking what B's thinking right now. They're trying to save money? What? What's that? Greg asks.
Well, I guess it depends on how many pizzas they order, but assuming, like...
A solid large pizza, like $12.
Well, I was going to say 2 large pizzas, because they look like they could probably split 2 large pieces between them. And also, cold pizza is, like, high-key an amazing breakfast.
Oh yeah, of course. I mean, cold pizza, I never reheat my pizza. I always eat it cold.
What, even if it's fresh? You just wait until it's cold?
No. I mean, I eat pizza when it's hot, but if it's like leftover pizza, it's like, just give me that cold pizza. That congealed fat and oil.
I wonder what the appeal for cold pizza is. Like...
I don't know, it's just the concentration of all the stuff and cheesy goodness.
I don't know. It's kind of weird. I mean, like, you're supposed to eat it fresh, and of course everyone's going to prefer fresh, warm pizza to cold, old pizza, but when you suggest that there's pizza for breakfast, they're all fucking for it.
May cannot eat that pizza.
She is
She just
weak.
went green in the gills.
She is weak and inferior.
Your aunt and some guy fished you out of the woods, so good old Molly, the cop.
What food should she be eating?
Not pizza.
Well, yeah.
Chicken soup.
Actually, yeah. Soup is one of the safer options. And pizza is all cheesy. It's very, very high in dairy. And, well, not dairy. What's the word?
It's dairy. It's cheese and tomato and sauce.
Well, whatever it is, it's very high in all of that. And that shit's not amazing for your stomach.
I had this dream. Well, now we know that what she saw was not real that time.
What time are we talking about again?
Just last episode when she was like passed out and she was in church and everyone's like, "Can I say something about May?" And then she was in a hospital with the janitor coming in. That was all just a big old spooky dream. Can't eat, May. You're sick.
Drink lots of orange juice. That is my go-to drink for when I am sick.
What about when you're probably have a broken arm or something?
Well, that's,
orange juice.
Then I'm not sick. I have a broken arm. I'm injured. There's a difference.
Do you think May's sick or injured? I mean, she fell a big distance, it looks like.
Given that she can't eat food, I'm thinking she's sick.
She just picked up some sort of bug?
It's possible that she's both.
Yeah. Some internal bleeding combined with the sickness. And now the whole rest of the game is a fever dream. Oh, that's nice of her mom, letting her stay away.
You think Night in the Woods would pull something like that? Where the main character dies towards the end? And then you just hallucinate the rest?
Yeah, I think this game would pull that off.
It would be interesting. Can't think of any other games right off the top of my head that try something similar.
Yeah, just kill off the character midway through. And it's like, hey, well, I mean, I guess you could say Metal Gear Solid 2 kind of does that. You play as Snake early on, and then, oh, now you're playing as Raiden for the rest of the game.
Well, that's a little different.
It is. I mean, it's not at the very end of the game, for one. Aw. Parental love. I should call my mom after this.
Sup, Angus?
If there's anything this game is good at doing, it's at calling your parents and being like, thanks, guys. You guys are a good fam. You guys are good. Have you ever felt like that? Puking like there's anything in there? Like you just want to puke, but you can't?
There was this one time when I was very sick. When I was very young, rather. I was quite sick. And I got up like 4 times at night just to throw up.
Ugh.
And towards the end of it, like, I was just kind of retching up. It was just gas that I was just retching up.
Yeah.
Something like that.
May sort of feels like that, I guess.
I opted to sleep in the tub that night because it was closer to the toilet.
I never could sleep in a tub or lie down in the tub. It's just so cold and uncomfortable.
You've never had a bath in your own tub?
I hate baths. I like showers much better.
You're missing out.
Yeah, you could say that. Jeez, Greg. I don't know who's worse about this whole understatement thing, you or Jeremy.
Getting out of what?
Getting out of the situation. The situation with the cult.
What? Oh, well.
Aw. We should hang out more. Yeah, we hung out with you once, Greg. We knife fought each other. Stabbed our hands up.
We hung out several times, didn't we? With the batting the fluorescent lights?
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess you could call that a side activity. It wasn't really a hangout. Oh, there's the game. Werewolf Shred the Gnar 3. Shred the Gnar.
Years ago.
Dude, sometimes you just gotta play some old games, man.
Yeah.
I played it yesterday. At home. Germ would be the guy who's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fire up the SNES, some Super Mario RPG, and make the level 1 run again.
You know what? I go through that game like once a year.
Well, there you go.
Super Mario RPG, it's incredible, and I won't hear otherwise.
Oh, it is incredible. It's one of the best games they got. They got Wi-Fi.
Who doesn't in this day and age?
They are in the Midwest, and it's probably in the middle of fucking nowhere. It's like we're a real place. I don't even have a phone because of this place. Man.
So is she saying in Angus's house or in Possum Springs?
I think she's talking about Possum Springs is the 1800s, but Angus and Gregg have Wi-Fi. Oh, I'm really glad you're not dead. Me too. Oh, come on, girls, just hug it out. Pull an Undertale on us. Okay, I guess not. Just yeah it out.
Yeah. That's a weird question to ask.
Well, I mean, because I guess it's the option of, hey, do we sleep to move on, or do we just wander? Talk a bit more. Don't push yourself.
Well, I mean, there's nothing stopping her from going to bed, but she's asking if everyone can go to bed with her.
Well, I figure she doesn't want to be that with the one person who's like everyone's kind of waiting on May because May's the one who's in trouble here. Like she does not like she's the one who kind of sets the pace. If she went to bed alone, I think everyone else would be forced to do it because like, oh, we got to turn out the lights. May's going to sleep, you know. So I figure she's like, hey, you know, would you guys mind just moving with me? Let's all just sleep together. So I'm not an inconvenient guest kind of thing.
I guess it depends on where in the house the bedroom is, and if it has a door.
This whole place seems to be open-ended, like an open, what do you call it, open floor plan. This bedroom over here has a door. She'd be sleeping in the living room anyway.
And there's the bed up there. I mean, just take the bed, and then go, well, actually she said she didn't want to sleep in the bed, she wanted to sleep on the couch.
Bee's joining, she's sharing the couch with us. She'll be right out. Lights out, honey.
Gonna drop over. It's weird that May's the one that says she wants the party to end. If you remember at the very beginning of the LP, she was like the life of the party. She wanted to drink all the booze and she wanted to fucking, I don't know, chew out her ex-boyfriend or something.
Yeah. Well, Germ's not sticking around. It's safer for him. Nobody's been following me. I wasn't in the woods the other night.
You know, he is right.
Yep.
It's like when you go, it's like in an automobile accident. Statistically speaking, you're safer inside the car.
He's got mace. You carry mace?
Who doesn't?
Since that dude followed me home that one time. Oh yeah, because we spoke with Germ about that one time that he was being followed and he was creeped the hell out.
Mm-hmm.
And May was like, whoa, dude, that's creepy. And now Germ is like, if anyone's following me, just mace in the face. Point the right way, Germ. You have big eyes.
They all have very large eyes.
Very expressive anime eyes. He lives at the edge of town in the woods. Man, Germ lives in the boonies. Got a mom and a dad. We didn't ask for your life story, bro.
And some siblings.
Some siblings and a grandma. Alright, Germ.
And a gamma beam. There you go.
Germ is a very strange person.
We got a trampoline. You come over and bounce on the trampoline?
He's weird. I mean,
Have you ever wanted a trampoline?
I've played on trampolines before. I never really wanted one, though. What's her name short for?
Maybelline. Well, I would imagine.
Because we know Jeremy is Germ's real name.
Margaret.
What a name, May.
She probably prefers to go by May.
I think this is just Jeremy's way, or Germ's way of being like, let's be serious for a second. What do you call yourself, you know? You're effed up. Oh, B, don't sleep with a cigarette on. My uncle did that once, and he set fire to his bed. Do you know why I beat down Andy Cullen 6 years ago? Here's some backstory. If you remember, May did put a kid in the hospital.
Because Andy looked at him funny.
I was playing this video game. You were like dating ghosts or something. A VN, a visual novel. May plays VNs.
They're all the rage.
It's the Doki Doki Literature Club. And I was really into it. Played it like 24/7.
I bet Andy shit-talked her waifu. Or husband-do.
Until this one afternoon, suddenly like something broke.
Interesting. Oh, she got dead pixels.
Nothing like... That's what I thought. Until she keeps going. We're getting a bit meta right now.
See, this is the important part. It's all important backstory into May's violent past.
Well, I was curious about why May beat someone up. She doesn't seem the type. She seems like a troublemaker, sure, but I don't think she'd be the type to just be like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this bat and swing it at your teeth until they break.
Do you remember that one vivid dream she had where she had a baseball bat and she just destroyed Possum Springs with it?
Yep. The very first dream sequence, actually.
Yep. And, that kind of, like, that's a first impression for people who are just coming into this game. And just, meeting May.
First dream, destroy the city.
Yeah, I mean, like, I kind of got the impression that she was a violent kid, or at least she had aggressive tendencies.
Well, apparently it all stems from the fact that maybe she's depressed or something. I mean, she's just telling us now that she was just alone. Like, when she realized, wait, this video game is fake. Nothing here is real. It's just her.
Is this supposed to be some kind of social commentary about people that play video games a lot?
I don't know if it's that. I think it was just, like, the idea that... I mean, maybe it's this dissociative disorder. Like, you know, the feeling of just... Like May is saying, the thing is just there. Like, there's nothing matters. Just, life is just a bunch of crap. Life is just a bunch of living, waking up, going from one to the other. May's depressed as hell. Like, and I say depressed, I don't mean, like, sad. I mean, like, something in her brain is just off. This guy was just shapes. This moving bulk of stuff.
So Andy was just in the wrong place at the wrong time, probably?
She cried because nothing was there for me anymore. I mean, I'm not going to say what triggers it, but there you go. Nothing was there for me anymore. It was all just stuff. Stuff in the universe.
So, like, this is... I feel like she might be overreacting from a broken video game.
Well, maybe before the video game even, like, she was already kind of having those thoughts until she realized, wait, nothing matters. The next day was that softball game. And Andy was the pitcher when I was up.
Oh, and he struck her out? I keep trying to read ahead here.
And he was just shapes, too. Just lines someone wrote.
She's very verbose.
Well, you know, she is kind of pouring out the stuff like a therapy session.
Okay, so Andy, he was just standing there on the pitcher's mound. Oh, wow, Jesus.
Yeah.
And I don't know, she just
shapes. Very dissociative. Like, there's...
Yeah, she had some kind of... She had an episode. Yeah.
She just was like, oh, everything is shapes.
Probably for good reason.
You just smashed the dude's head in with a bat. I think there's a good reason.
Because he was a sheep.
He was just a shape.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. It's just shapes. I mean, that's totally psychotic behavior. Not psychotic. What do you call this behavior? Dissociative? Like I said, dissociative a few times. There's got to be a name for this. There's got to be a name for dissociative disorder, or you just see it and you're like, you don't register for me. You know? You're not a living human being or whatever. You're just a thing.
I don't know a whole lot of these words and their technical definitions, but if you were to ask me, a regular layman, it would probably be something like sociopathic.
So apparently May's problems of having just seeing shapes is a thing. Like, it's still now. Like, I think that's caused her to just be like, I'm broken, yo. There, see? May was afraid of being outside or being around people alone because she's lonely. She's a lonely kid. I think after her grandfather died, that's what kind of sparked it. And there was a statue of like the founder of something, a really shitty statue, like all rusty metal. Remember during the party she was talking about the statue? She's like, the college statue always pointing at me. And we smashed it at the first dream sequence. That was that.
I do recall those things.
The shapes came to May's head. I either didn't eat or I ate entire pizzas at once. Damn, May. I mean, I was a bit depressed in college as well. But I wasn't this depressed. Jesus. I mean, when you're at the stage where you're drinking cough syrup to go to bed, to sleep.
So yeah, she's got a problem.
She's got a serious problem. She knows everyone, so it's not just dead shapes. Oh, May.
It may, well, I was gonna say it might be something like you said, disassociative or whatever, but I also just said that I'm just a layman. I don't really know a whole lot of words about these sorts of disorders, so. She needs to talk to a better doctor.
Yeah, for one. I wonder if the fact that this game looks like this, very basic geometric, and they're not real people. I don't know if the art style is just, they're just animal people for the sake of it. Maybe this is just the way May sees the world.
What, and that bee isn't actually an alligator? May isn't actually a cat?
Yeah. Or, I'm kind of thinking about that one image I saw of like the galaxy brain kind of style. And the meme. And, like, May's like getting more and more pixelated the more outlandish the theory gets. And the very last one is, May's a furry. And it just shows May with this kind of like emoticon face. And it's like, that's why she sees everyone as cats. Or that's why the game looks all animal. But there you go. May thought that when she came home, everything would be better.
It is a good, like, this conversation about what May is seeing. Has anyone ever referred to anyone else as an animal?
Absolutely not. Just he, she, they. No comment on species. We have seen a real cats and real squirrels, and May has pointed out and said, "Hey, what's up, rooftop cat?" Or Mallard the duck. The float. But that's it. It's gonna be okay. Aww. We'll figure this out. Jeez, I wonder if Bee's afraid that May's just gonna up and baseball bat her.
Well, she does have a history for that. I mean, Andy did nothing.
You should get some sleep. Wiser words have never been spoken, Bee. I wonder if May's psychotic or dissociative tendency has to do with the fact that she saw something she thinks she saw. She just saw shapes, and then she's like, I think I saw something, but I didn't. Bee's asleep.
What could trigger such a powerful response, do you think?
No idea. We'll have to find out later. What the... May, where are you going?
She's probably just going home. Safest place ever.